So I wanted to share with you guys the big project I've been working on these last couple months outside. So this is my potager garden, and half of it is laid on by Locke and the other half is dug up by children, and the third half isn't done yet. So I don't know if y'all remember, but when we moved in, this was just a giant grassy lawn, and there was tree stumps and some really funky old shrubs, and it was pretty scruffy. So we've been busy. Oh, see, I didn't even clean up before I shot this. There's my little dog crate. So let's see here. Here's the side of the house. That door goes into our kitchen. So I don't know if y'all remember, these were the gate panels we had at the old house and the light posts. We built a little arbor there for some honeysuckle, which obviously has not really grown over it yet. I've always dreamed of having a dogwood. So this is going to be our dogwood, and I dream of a little bistro table under here where I can drink my wine and ignore the mess of my kitchen. So let's see, dog crate. This has all been planted in peonies and hydrangeas, all kinds of fun stuff. We have a few fruit trees up here that we will trellis when the time comes. Some lettuces, and then this is our vegetable garden. So this is where we're doing a lot of growing right now. Obviously the first crops up are radishes and greens, mustard, kale, collards, all kinds of stuff. A lot of weeds. We know we're going to be battling those for a few years just because of the lawn that was here. And then there's tomatoes in the back, okra and cabbages and potatoes, and all of our crops right there. The herbs we kind of have dispersed around the edges of the garden. Lemongrass and parsley and rosemary. Our one little currant bush that I was able to bring from our other house. These baskets also came from the other house. And one of the few pieces I stole away with was our greenhouse door from the other house. So Stu built me this cool arbor to house it. And then we have rose topiaries sort of things on each side, which are pretty cool. This was some brick that we got from a friend of ours that was an original brick to a downtown street here, which is really cool. And so Stu laid me this little pathway that goes back to the kitchen. And then as we walk further over here, these are, let's see, there's echinacea and herbs and strawberries, kiwi, and then all of these are blueberry, and this patch needs to be weeded horribly, but I'm going to show you anyway. This is all, we laid all this in peat gravel, which makes it really easy to sort of combat weeds. And I just love the way it sounds, I love the way it looks and feels. And then this is an area that we will develop as time and money allow. But for the meanwhile, we're really enjoying just the shade of the tree. And then some raspberry starts along this side. Oh, and I better show you Stu's pride and joy. There's a plane going above us here. This is something Stu has dreamed of for a long time. So this is his little vineyard. So we have 25 Zinfandel grapevines here that we will grow and hopefully turn into our own wine. We need to master that. We've done it a few times and have done it poorly a few times. But here, I'll walk you down the path. Let's pretend like we have a glass of wine in our hands. It's made from our own grapes. Let's pretend like all these little ground covers in here. I've created this lush, soft, beautiful ground cover. There's not a weed to be found. We can dream, right? Oh, look. See these little guys in here? Those are my little cucumbers and Swiss chard. My dad got me these old metal, I don't know what they are, some sort of feeders, my uncle's house. So that was a pretty cool steal. And all this garlic I actually stole from, well, I didn't steal it, it was mine. I dug it up. I'd already planted it at our old house. Dug it back up and brought it over here, and it lived. Miracle of miracles. So anyway, that's kind of a tour of the little garden that we've been working on. There's a lot more to do. lot of finishing touches. I just can't wait until it fills in. It doesn't look so sparse anymore. But all good things in time, right?